Just pop that separate disc in your 360 and you're good to go.
I pawned my disc for this watch.
Did you?
Yeah, I did.
Then that extra disc is going to be great. But really,
absolutely.
that disc is all about delivering these 3 brand new maps.
Well, let's run into a firefight here and just see how that works.
Sure. Easiest way to show off Firefight is to just jump into the theater really quick. I've got a good, safe film here, so we'll just fire that up.
So if you can just explain briefly what this mode is. This is a cooperative mode, correct?
Yes, this is ODST's cooperative game mode. Again, you can play campaign cooperatively, but if you just want to jump into the sandbox really quickly with your friends and experience high-intensity action from the get-go, Firefight's what you want to choose. So as I start the film, and you look here, we're going to go back into the ONI Alpha site onto a Firefight mission we're calling Security Zone. And as the film starts here and gets loaded up, I'll let it play for a second and then break the camera out and show you where you are. So we'll just fight up a little bit and pause, disengage the camera, and fly up here. And you'll see I'm now looking at the bridge that we just blew up. So it would be beyond the wall, and this is what it would look like if you'd fought past the wall into the ONI interior. So a really nice wide open arena. You and your ODST squad are going to be up here on the high ground defending that position. And the Covenant's going to start spawning in dropships down on the lower level here.
This can be described someone as being like the Horde mode from Gears of War, but a little bit better because, correct, each wave adds new skulls, new challenges basically for you to overcome.
Yeah, I wouldn't say better because Horde is really fun.
But you can say better.
No, the thing about ODST Firefight is it's just different. And the thing that makes it different is we're really leveraging the Halo 3 sandbox. So you not only have vehicles. On Firefight maps, some would come with Warthogs and Ghosts. You're free to jump in those and drive them around. Of course, all the great AI is there too from Halo 3. We're implementing a couple new cool things though, which really set it apart too. If you look on the left-hand side of the screen, you see these icons, the hammer and the clover and the skull with one eye. Well, these are the Halo 3 skulls that you found, the difficulty modifiers.
Gotcha.
Firefight is a set of waves that you fight against the Covenant. And with each round, a round is a set of waves. It gets a little bit tricky, but trust me, it's really intuitive once you play. When we change rounds, we change the skulls.
Right, to make it more difficult.
Exactly, and not necessarily more difficult, but just more interesting.
Different.
Yeah.
Right.
So if you were fighting grunts in the first round, the grunts in the second round will behave totally differently. They'll throw more grenades. You'll only get health back if you melee attack them. So the Halo 3 sandbox is always evolving with the skulls.
I hate to just cut us close, but we're running out of time, so let's jump into
All right,
some
so let's jump in really quick.
Yeah.
I'm just going to start the film here. You'll see that everybody's picked a different ODST. Here we've got Mickey, I believe. This guy has chosen to play Romeo, our sniper. This guy's Dutch, who we just played, and the leader of the ODSTs is Buck, your squad leader. So everybody's doing a good job here. Our ODSTs are sticking together as a group in Firefight. Again, you're not Spartans. You want to stay together as a team. They've got the heavy weapons up, trying to suppress the turrets on these Phantoms coming in. Unfortunately for these guys, the waves are all random, and so not only are these Phantoms going to drop infantry, but they're going to drop 2 Wraiths right off the bat. And these Wraiths are going to do what Wraiths do, which is start shelling the ODST's positions. Boom, just blow up the turret. They'll start blowing up these big barriers too. The Wraiths got a bead on our team, and they're really going to make the high ground a difficult place to be.
That's the way to start. Just start everything to this. Wow.
Yep, this is
not so good.
Yes, this is not good. These guys are wisely hanging back and waiting for the Covenant to come up.
I would consider just surrendering.
You might. Luckily, this random drop gave us a grunt squad to start off the first wave of the first round. The guy with the turret is immediately going to work, taking down grunts. If I switch back to the perspective of Buck here, you'll see that he's not firing his rocket launcher at the grunts. Always a smart thing not to do. And this is where we really start to show off the scoring element. We've brought Halo 3 campaign scoring into Firefight. Right. So if I switch over to Mickey here, you'll see that as he takes down these grunts, he's going to get scores for headshots. And since he kills the enemies quickly, he's going to get an overkill medal too. You can see up on the right-hand side of the screen, the top score, 3760, is the team score. Mickey's score is down below. And at the end of the match, in the post-game Carnage report, you'll see all the medals and points added up. You can compare it with your friends.
Great, looks great. Thanks so much for stopping by.
Yeah, you bet. Thanks for having me.
Thank you so much, guys. Now we are just getting started with our IGN at E3 2009 live coverage. Stay tuned for new looks at Ratchet & Clank Future.